Look who's back. Trying to steal his thunder. No, folks. You're not in the wrong place. This is it. This is the Roundup. Ruby's Roundup. Week 12 in the NFL. Week 13 NCAA college football. We didn't have such a good week. I'm gonna be honest with you. But that's the thrill of gambling. Bounce back. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. Rudolph. Christmas is on the way, so let's see if we can get some gifts going, okay? Last week, the Bills, they came through for us against Tampa. Texans on the money line. The Chargers and the 49ers won. So the Chargers lost that parlay for us. The 4 o'clocks, all the 4 o'clock favorites blew the people out. I wish I would have pulled the trigger. I was in disarray at that time. I was like frustrated, but you gotta be on it. You got in-game betting. We got everything now, so you gotta keep your head. You gotta keep cool. College, we had a bunch of losses. Michigan didn't cover. Alabama. Ohio State, I didn't even push, maybe. I don't remember. And I believe USC, Western Kentucky, and Fresno State won, but UNLV didn't. That was another one, 3-1 again. Ole Miss, Texas A&M did not cover. They came back to win the game, but they did not cover. Indiana gave us a cover. So, men's and men's, nothing great, nothing ventured. This week's picks, we got to bounce back. I mean, if you picked like I said, if you have $20, $25, and you bet all the games, you're in good shit. You made some money. I'm not saying you cleaned up, but last week was rough. We're under 500 in the total picks. Online, there's they pick 15 games, 16 games. We're under 500 in college. So we got to pick that up. We don't want to finish under 500 nothing. And in the pros, we're over 500. So we're 5-6 games over. So let's try to keep it going. I'll give you some colleges real quick. Southern Miss, minus the points. East Carolina, minus the points. Tulane, minus the points. And Fresno State, once again, minus the points. The big games parlay is going to be Oregon, minus. Penn State, minus. Pitt, minus. And we got an error here. I'm not going to put Tulane in twice, so that's an error. Maybe put Vandy money line in that one. And San Diego State, we're going to the well one more time. Wake Forest, New Mexico. That's right. The Lobos are 7-3. We're going with New Mexico over Air Force minus 2.5 or 3. And to be honest with you, we're looking for another one. But I'll throw you out a couple random ones. Duke and Troy. That's interesting. You got money, $20 parlay, Duke and Troy. You probably make some money. So, like I said, follow, fade, or ignore. That's on you. NFL for the week. Let's go with the Philadelphia Eagles over the Cowboys. The Cleveland Browns plus 3.5, maybe 4. I think they're going to win outright. Browns against the Raiders. The 49ers on Monday night. And the Packers over the Vikings. Now, I think we should maybe put the 49ers minus, I believe it's 6, 5.5, 6, 6.5, anything under a touchdown, and the under or over? Under. Let's go under. And McCaffrey to score on Monday night. Let's see that one. Let's see that for video purposes. Anytime touchdowns really quick. Jahmyr Gibbs due for a bounce back. Stephon Diggs. Rashid Rice. And let's go with Jackson Smith-Njigba from the Seattle Seahawks. Bounce back. There you have it. Survivor will be the Ravens, God willing. And I know a lot of people, if you have them left, the Seahawks are a Survivor pool favorite for this week. The NBA Cup tonight, I'm not that interested in. NBA would have been a smoker last night. All four of those favorites won and covered the spread with ease. Again, they threw you a layup. You got to take it. I didn't. I mean, we got to, we're learning here. We're going, we're going to start the process and follow the process no matter what. Sometimes you got to pull the trigger. Like the old fanatic, he would push it all in. But we got to be smart here. Let's make some money. Yeah, I know you saw the Chicago Bears. Still got some stuff. I think they're gonna win this week too. I mean, but it's just like them. Rodgers is out. He owns them. They'll probably lose to Mason Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. But that's another story. So good luck with your bets. Enjoy the weekend, and till next time, peace.